Hi, this is Dave Walsh, the owner of Revive Personal and Sports Training Fitness Studio, located at 251 Morris Ave, Suite 1B in Springfield, New Jersey. Today I'm coming to you for week 8 of our home weekly exercise video demonstration. Today we are going to work on senior fitness training, and most important in terms of senior citizens is, as we do get older, our risks of injuries from falling increases significantly, as well as our risks of developing osteoporosis and osteoarthritis. Osteoporosis is a medical condition in which the bones become fragile and brittle from loss of tissue. That could be from hormonal changes as we get older, also from deficiencies in lack of vitamin C vitamin D and or calcium. Okay, vitamin D and calcium. Very important note, 1 in 2 women in their middle 50s and older will have an osteoporotic fracture in their lifetime. So think about that. 50% of women in their 50s and older will have an osteoporotic fracture. That's an amazing stat. Osteoarthritis is a degeneration of the joint cavity in the underlying bone, okay? So what happens with that is you'll have issues and pain, swelling, and also stiffness in the mostly the ankles, the thumbs, the hips, the knees, and feet, and so forth, okay? So the reason I'm bringing all this into our program today is that exercises, progressive resistance training exercises, which are weight training exercises, are going to help to decrease the risks of osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, as well as the risks of falling that we talked about, okay? So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do some very simple exercises to help people get understanding of how you can do this at home, obviously, namely senior citizens. It's gonna be a circuit workout like we did before in circuit number 4, week number 4, and week number 7. Those were our 2 circuit workouts. This is the same concept, going from one exercise to the other. Okay, the first one we're going to do is very simple. Most people have a couch, okay? You can also use a chair. I would recommend a couch because a chair could move. So if you don't have a partner holding the chair on the back end, the couch is better. These are just basic couch push-ups, okay? So you would line up just like a regular push-up. You're going to have your hands a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We've done push-ups and modified push-ups in the weeks before, so you can go back and look at those to remind yourself the form. It's very simple. You're going to just have your hands up here, a little bit wider, hands wider than shoulder width. Going to be on the toes. Back's going to be straight, looking straight down, down, and back up. Inhale down, exhale up, okay? Don't lock out your joints at the top. Keep a slight bend. We talked about this before, 2-degree bend at full range of motion at the extension. And when you go down, you want to be about 1 inch or 2 from the pillow, if it's set up this way, or from the apparatus of the couch, okay? Make this a little more challenging. If a senior citizen can do this, or anybody, you do the push-up and you can bring one leg straight out. Push-up, one leg straight out, okay? By doing that, it works a little bit of balance, okay? It works a little bit of abduction, core stability. Bringing that leg out to the side will work the abductors in that leg. Very good help with your balance we just talked about before falling, okay? So there's your couch push-ups. Number 2 is gonna be the chair. We bring our chair out. You can use a chair from your living room or kitchen. Very simple. These are chair squats, okay? Very simple. We've mentioned this before in the past. Great workout for senior citizens or anybody. Make sure your lineup, you have your toes in front of the knees, okay? Back's gonna be straight, shoulders back. Arms on the hips, arms in front, okay, or on the side, okay? Straight down, inhale down, sit in the chair, come right back up, okay? Inhale down, sit in the chair, right back up. Make sure you stand upright, especially senior citizens. Their lower back tends to be weaker. Those muscles back there are a little weaker. You want to stand upright to get that full range of motion and elongate the lower back muscles, okay? You could also add a pillow if you wanted to add a pillow to put in the squat, okay? Works the adductors, which are the inner thighs. So nice and simple, you just come straight up. Keep the pillow squeezed the whole time. Inhale down, exhale up. Okay, very simple. All right. Keeping with your chair, we can do balance. Okay, very simple, single foot balance. Okay, so with this one, again, arms out in front, sides are on your hips. Left foot's gonna be in the middle, right's gonna come up and you can just hold. Okay, you're gonna try to hold for 30 seconds to a minute, switch sides. Okay, this is for time. The previous exercise for reps, obviously. Chair push-ups, I would say 10 to 15 reps, probably gonna be a good amount. The second exercise, the squats we just did, I would say 20 reps, okay? And again, this is a circuit, so everything we do, you come around and do it twice. Okay, so that would be your right leg up, 30 seconds to a minute, then to the left. Now, to make it a little more challenging, staying on that one side, instead of coming up and holding, you can try to do leg extensions, okay? So you can sit upright, back straight. We talked about this before, cervical spine looking straight. Take the strain off the lower back, forward and back. Okay, so try to do 15 to 20 reps. You could also go, in addition to going extending out, you could also go to the side, subtle, out to the side. Don't do this too far. It could put a little strain in that right hip into the lower back, lumbar sacrum and coccyx part of your spinal cord. Okay, and another way you can do this is you can go up, out, and make a circle. Up, out, in a circle. Okay, that's a very good stretch. Very good hip abductor stretch and adductor stretch. Okay, same thing right side, same thing, exact same thing on the left side. Okay, so that is your exercises with the chair. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is basic step ups. Okay, we've talked about this in week 1. Okay, very good for senior citizens. You can use a stool. This is the step we had in the previous videos from Revive. You can use your stairwell, obviously, which week 1 was all on the stairwell. Okay, if you have a handrail or if you have a partner with you, as a senior citizen, you start to lose your balance. You want to have somebody nearby you can hold on to them or they could guide you. Okay, grandchild, significant other, friend, whoever. You can do this in unison as a team, obviously. Okay, working the circuit together. So basic step ups. Upright, follow left. Upright, follow left. Step through the right heel, follow left. Okay, very simple. Same thing other side. Okay, again, back to week 1. You can go upright, high left. Again, this is more advanced. So for senior citizens, be careful with this because this is going to be a little more challenging. Same thing, come back down. Always anchor through the front heel. Anchor through the front heel. That'll keep your balance good, okay? 20 reps each side. Now we can go sideways. Again, we did this back in week 1. Come up sideways on your stool or on your step. Come back down. Okay, make sure your feet are parallel. Shoulders back. Step up sideways. Feet land parallel. Come back down. Okay? Again, more advanced would be up into a knee raise. This is a little bit more, so just be careful with this. Okay, again, osteoarthritis with the hips, the stiffness in the hips we just talked about. This is a great exercise to decrease that stiffness in those hips, okay? Especially osteoarthritis. Okay, so then the next one, we'll put our steps away.